Do you want to know how I make this egusi soup with dry bitter leaf? Come to my kitchen. Let me show you how I did it. Let's go, guys. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cook with Ijoma. It's your babe EJ. Today, I'm going to show you how I make this egusi soup. Here, I have the protein, which is the meat. So I added more. Then I added tripe, which is afano. Then I added Maggi cube and also added oboroko, the stockfish, but I used the head of the stockfish. Okay, so now I added the bouillon, which is beef bouillon. Then I also added salt because I'm going to cook the protein. Okay, so I blended my onions and added it into it. Only onions. Okay, I didn't add any other thing except onions. So after that, I added my dry pepper. Today, I'm using dry pepper to cook this delicious meal. So these are the other ingredients I'm going to use, and the main thing I'm going to use, which is egusi, oziza, dry fish, which is catfish, crayfish. Then I have blended fish and also mackerel fish I roasted. So I'm going to show you how I roasted this fish. So here is the vegetable, which is paprika and tomatoes. So first of all, I'm going to debone all the fish so that nobody will get hot when eating the soup. Okay, so these are the mackerel. I removed the bone, and here is the catfish. I'm also removing the bone from it. Okay, so in my next video, I'm going to show you how I roast this fish that I used in cooking this soup. So after deboning the fish, I'm not going to wash it because it's already washed and I roasted it. So it's just from here to the pot direct. So you can see all the fish have already deboned it. So here is my habanero pepper. So I'm going to blend it because I'm adding it into the pot. So I added the fish into the pot and also added the grinded dry fish. So the fish I grinded is as one kata, the basket fish. Okay, so after that I'm going to add oil into the pot because I'm going to fry the onions before adding all the other things. So the oil I use is Guinea fresh. For those that lives in Germany or in diaspora, Guinea fresh, it doesn't taste any bad. It's a very nice oil. It tastes like Nigerian oil, so that's why I use it. And you can see the red, and you can see the red from the bottle, not the one that has colored bottle. So here I added onions and tomatoes. Then I blended the paprika and added the paprika into it as well. So for the egusi, I added water into it and turn everything together. Okay, that's the pattern I want to cook today. I'm going to add it this way. I didn't fry it at all. So here I added the crayfish and the obeyi. Yes, obeyi with the crayfish. Here I added two of them together. So I added the meat stock after cooking the meat. So I stir everything together and leave it to cook about 5 minutes before adding the egusi. So you can see the egusi here. So after adding it, I'm going to cover it to cook about 10 minutes so that it will melt into the pot before adding any other ingredient in it. So here is the egusi. I added all the protein into it, then start cooking it again. Okay, so I'm going to turn everything so that the ingredients will mix together. So after that, I'm going to cover it about 5 minutes again, then start adding the bouillon. Okay, then after the bouillon, I'm going to add the salt. Okay, then after the salt I'm going to add the oziza. Yeah, you can see the oziza now. So I added it. Oziza is very nice in making egusi soup. It's very nice in making ede soup as well. Okay, some people put it in their obono or okra, but this one is egusi. So you can see how the egusi look like. You know, you can see with your eyes and how delicious it's going to be. So now I'm going to add the bitter leaf. So what I use is dry bitter leaf. I did not use fresh bitter leaf. I have the fresh bitter leaf, but today I like adding dry bitter leaf. You know, in a goosey soup, I like adding dry bitter leaf in making it, especially the one that pieces, that is very, very tiny. I don't like adding the long ones in my egusi soup unless I'm making ede, you know. So guys, that's the egusi that we make. It's very simple and nice. It tastes so good. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you and bye.